It's absolutely terrible. I can't, it's nauseating. I feel absolutely horrible. And I just pray to God nothing like this happens again.
We begin tonight with a heartbreaking tragedy in Tempe. 2 kids found dead in their home this morning. Tonight, the children's mother is locked up and she's facing charges in their deaths.
Tempe police tell us she told an officer she heard voices in her head telling her to kill her kids. Our Elliot Polikoff joins us in Tempe, where both the community and investigators are really reeling after this. Hey, Elliot.
Hey, Whitney and Spencer, we have just learned that the mother of these 2 children, 41-year-old Yui Inoue, has been arrested and charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. Authorities say this is still an ongoing investigation, but from the few details we do know, this is just a tragic story of 2 children gone way, way too soon.
Yeah, I've seen them playing in the pool. Saw them with their mom a couple times, and they were happy, beautiful children.
Tempe police still haven't released the names of the children, but what we do know is that one was a 9-year-old girl, the other a 7-year-old boy. Police say they arrived at the Tides apartment complex around 12:30 this morning following a domestic dispute between Yui and the children's dad. They say it seemed to end on a positive note.
Ultimately, at that time, the parties were separated, which is something that if we can do that in those instances, that's a win for us, because we can get the parties separated in case something, it really kind of minimizes things flaring up again.
Tempe police left with the kids safely in bed, but at around 7 this morning, the mother flagged down a Tempe police officer at the Apache substation nearly 6 miles away to let him know she was hearing voices telling her to kill her children.
And the officer that was flagged down, once he heard that statement, he did what we expected him to do, and that was to do the follow-up investigation to figure out, okay, what could have happened? Did something happen? You say you heard this. Did you actually take action on it? And it was that follow-up work that led us to the apartment and to discover the children deceased inside there.
What the officers exactly saw, still not released at this time, but the impact has been felt by both the police officers and around the apartment complex.
This is one that doesn't go away. It's not like, hey, I'm just on to the next call or anything like that. This is something that's going to stay with these officers for the rest of their lives.
It's been heavy on all of our hearts here. A lot of people are really confused on what happened. A lot of us heard screaming. It's been scary.
You can see that there is still a police presence here at the Tides apartment complex. And Tempe police confirmed that the father, who is not a suspect at this time, was not at the apartment when they found the 2 deceased children. When police broke the news to the father, they said he broke down crying. The father's name still has been released at this time as well. And as for those in the apartment complex, we spoke to a few others who did not want to be on camera, and they said this is not the first time that there has been violence at these apartment complexes. Talking to Bobby, she said she spoke with some of her neighbors who said they are now looking into moving after this latest incident. Of course, when we get any new information surrounding this tragic story, we'll be sure to let you know as soon as possible. But for now, live in Tempe, Elliot Polikoff, Arizona's Fan.